Hello, hello.
One. It was the long con.
I was wondering that.
And that has been Terra Nullius. We're done. Bye.
Final episode.
We're here with Terra Nullius, going into part 2, and Raya dies just randomly. Nobody knows why. She just dies.
She's allergic to the bones.
Yeah. Yep. Some gluten falls on her. She just dies.
Raya is not gluten intolerant.
Yeah, she was. She would.
Gluten didn't exist. Gluten didn't exist back then, Caleb.
Oh boy. Okay. So, you guys are in this creepy cave. Akashi is dancing through bones right now. And yeah, what do you guys do?
We just took a short rest.
Yeah. So you guys what?
And I take
hang
it
around
Willow's
here?
I guess we hang out in like the hallway-ish. Maybe like right outside.
Sure.
I want to hang out in the hallway because I want to see if Willow comes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the
figured.
entire hour passes, Willow does not come.
Ugh!
By the way,
I'm gonna have to go in this stupid dungeon again just to find Willow.
Arya's dark vision lasts 8 hours.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
Do we want to go down the bottom hallway back to the statue thing?
I was gonna say the bottom hall. We technically haven't gone through the bottom hallway. At least I don't have it on my map.
Yeah.
I don't know if Ari really wants to go down that way because she doesn't know that way. But then again, I don't know. Like she'll go wherever Raya starts walking. So.
Oh geez.
Sounds like Raya has been designated leader of this party, I guess.
I mean,
Raya kind of is the leader. It's just that I usually make suggestions and sometimes more forcible suggestions.
well, I feel like Raya's the leader of the party, but Ari is the lead. Like she's
The navigator.
Well, she's
The
the navigator. Yeah, so
she's
Raya's
the
the captain, Ari's the navigator. Toity, I don't know what Toity
Comic
is.
relief.
Yeah.
Stowaway, technically.
The stowaway.
Would we call that comic
Stowaway,
relief?
yeah.
What you do?
I call it comic relief. It makes me laugh.
Raya certainly doesn't think so. But yeah, so you guys want to go down the bottom hallway then?
and Akashi is just the unwanted pregnancy.
Whoa! That went farther than I thought it was going to.
Hey.
Doesn't even make sense.
I mean, it kind of does. It's just kind of awful. Very awful.
We going down? Is that what's happening?
I guess so.
This conversation or the party?
I'm both.
Yes. I'm moving my token.
All right.
Okay.
I'm going to do my best to move my token as much as Roll20 will allow me.
Okay,
Amen.
I'm following behind you, Raya.
Return my piece every time.
Oh, sorry. Here, let me.
So I'm assuming we're all going to try to move stealthily now that we've been attacked.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead and make stealth rolls. Sure, sorry. I'll change that for you, Raya, so you don't have to do that anymore.
Let's see.
Stealth.
Are you casting Pass Without a Trace or no?
Yes.
Okay, everybody roll stealth and then plus 10.
12!
Oh my god.
So
Good
12
thing we
is
did.
the roll.
Gosh dang it. Made me waste a spell.
Well, let me
I mean, who knows?
check something.
There goes all my second level spells. Cool.
I mean, I was just asking. You didn't have to say yes.
Akashi be like, I'm in shadows.
He is literally invisible.
I mean, he pretty much is at this point.
Is this not going to go to the right way? Is this just going to go back around?
We don't know.
This is going back around. Oh, wait. Let's see.
No.
They're skulls.
Yeah, so you
Did
see
you-
a bunch of really large skulls there on the
They
side
have
of the
bones
wall.
underneath them?
Nope,
Or are they
it's just
skulls?
big old skulls.
Did you cast detect magic by chance?
They seem like they're like arranged in a certain, like there's like 3 just kind of in a row.
Oh, Caleb is smiling his smug little smile.
That's
Smile.
Okay.
smugness.
Smile with a
Smiling.
smile.
Um,
Those hooves with their hipping and their hopping and their packages. And I totally saw the Grinch, guys.
I love that movie.
I
if
saw
I
the new
would have
one.
known we were going in, I would have casted detect magic.
Do you want to have done that like? Before?
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I was like. If we had decided to
Yeah.
go in.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, so you don't detect any magic right away. There's no
Oh,
magic.
there's
I mean, you can't tell if
Ari.
anything's undead because that's not how it works.
Okay,
but...
so I stand right here and I turn back to Ari and I say, Ari, don't.
There's no graves. It's fine. Okay. I want to ready.
So Raya just stares at you.
Oh, there they are.
So Raya stares at you. Ari looks inside. Oh.
Okay, so I.
Fine.
So Ari, would you like to make a
A
wisdom
to
save for me?
See if I
Yeah.
or not. Sure.
Or if you're going to, wait until I'm out of the room.
But there's nothing. I don't know that there's anything inside those. No,
I mean,
I'm not gonna fight
there's
you on
been a
this.
precedence.
Okay.
There's
What-
also, you don't know that there's not anything in there.
What is the save? What
Is
am
that
I
a
saving?
key? In the
Wisdom
middle?
save.
I know, but
Oh,
what is the?
Let's see. I think let's see. DC 16. I think is.
Oh,
It's
jeez.
gotten a little bit more difficult.
Actually, I think I might turn to R.
I
I
don't
think
know, because like I have been even. I've beaten it twice, and I've been defeated by it.
Have
twice.
you?
Yes.
Okay.
Here's-
I mean, then I think we've said it's like DC 15 as like the.
Okay.
And he
standard
said
one,
that
so
it
let's
gets
say that
harder
one.
the longer that you have it on.
I'm gonna say I turn to
That's-
Ari
that's
and
what I was
say,
assuming.
I'm gonna turn to Ari and say, Ari, you remember what happened last time we were in here, and give her a bardic inspiration dice so she doesn't kill
Yeah.
us
I mean-
all.
I was actually gonna say like I'm like right behind, so I can. I'm
But
like,
wait, does Bardic Inspiration count against saves?
No, I'm giving you a bardic inspiration dice so
You can use it if you.
for
Yeah.
your
So
save.
go ahead and roll the save. Because
Okay.
this is an urge that maybe Ari suddenly gets,
I
right?
know. Okay.
I'm encouraging you not to give in to your
Hey,
urge.
Caleb,
Yeah.
have I already told you
No, probably not.
about Ari's
about
generosity.
Ari's backstory? I actually do have something new to tell
Okay,
you.
yeah.
It's not something I'm just
Ooh.
making up on the spot.
Let's do it.
Did I ever tell you why she left her village the day it was burned down?
Maybe vaguely, but yeah, I don't think you've given us specifics yet.
I have the specific reason.
Well, there you go.
It was to go kill a dragon.
Oh,
A dragon?
your
Oh.
favorite.
Killing-
Because the dragon burned down your village.
No.
Oh,
No.
that's what I assumed.
No. It's because when you are challenged to become the chief of your tribe, you have to go kill a dragon to. Well, actually, the challenge is to steal an item, a specific item from the dragon's lair, and bring it back to the village as proof
Sure.
that you are worthy to become the chief. And it's implied that you're supposed to
Right.
kill the dragon, but you don't have to.
You don't have to. Yeah. It would, if you did it and didn't kill the dragon, people would be like, okay, that's kind of you're not as cool in our eyes, but you would
But you
probably
don't
still get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get
So-
the chieftain status.
That's what she was doing.
Okay. So it was literally like your entire village was dead, and then you went to do this. What to like?
No, I went to go do it, and
And that's why she
Oh,
didn't
and that's why
die.
you weren't there.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, did she get it, or is that?
that's for another time.
Whoa.
Fine.
Caleb, now you know how we feel. Like, just hanging.
All right.
Little
Take it.
bit of backstory revealed that it's
Take inspiration.
cool. Thanks. All right.
As a curiosity, would I like?
Oh yeah.
All right. Ari, you suddenly feel an overpowering urge to like take all of the stuff in this, like open this up, and then you like suddenly have a wave of nausea that follows it, and you get a splitting headache, and then you suddenly like have a moment of clarity where you realize what this thing has been doing to you.
I finally, guys.
Yeah.
I can get rid of the freaking cloak. I don't want it. I take this cloak off and I throw it on the ground and I say, never touch that thing.
He threw it on the
Oh.
ground.
I take like all the like. Oh my gosh! I'm so happy right now.
So is Ari like legitimately being this loud?
Oh no!
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I take off the cloak and I like start like because I think I have like jewelry like on like I start taking off the rings and I'm just like, get this crap off me! Like what the heck?
Ari,
is this?
stop throwing that stuff away. It's valuable.
You take it. I don't want this crap. This
Okay.
cloak made me want this.
Yeah. Start swearing.
And then,
I mean, I don't want to keep it. I just want to.
Do not touch that cloak.
What does she do with
keep
Darius?
quiet.
What does she do with Darius's Makaweedle?
Oh, I keep that.
Right, but I mean, like, does she like start to go and then she go like, wait, what now? Like just
No,
in
'cause she-
No, it's just the
They
cloak.
really
Yeah,
wanted
it's just the cloak that is.
I genuinely wanted wanted temperance. Regardless if I had the cloak or not, I would have wanted Darius's things.
Mhm.
Okay.
It's just that if there had been resistance to me getting it, like if they had said, "Oh no, we're gonna give it to somebody else," I would have been like, I think that's when the cloak would have come in because Ari probably wouldn't have cared that much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so while this is happening, Ari, you're like throwing on the cloak and like swearing at it and just like, yes, I'm free. Itakali is kind of like squinting at the rest of the room, and she says something that none of you understand except Toity. So Toity, you hear her say, "I don't think we're alone." And Toity, you look over and you see like lining the wall. Lining the wall in this chamber are murals of like long dead people, some sort of important people. But from each of the like mural depicting each of these people, the face kind of distends and pokes out like a ghostly like face, and then all of them are like turning to you and staring at you.
God.
I would like to.
I'll turn to like, guys, look at the
run
paintings.
down here and kind of get out of the room. I can do that in one movement.
Okay, then I guess everybody else roll initiative.
Okay.
Do I still roll initiative?
Yes. You can run. You can certainly just run on your turn.
Yeah,
but...
I would. Yeah, I want to have.
What's a 9 at least?
Oh, jeez. Wow, I am not rolling good initiative today.
Ooh.
I'm so
And what's sad is that.
So Raya, you know what happens here? So your mace, right? You have this like mace, right? It's made out of like this coral, right? And Tlalix Thunder, this whole thing. And I think there's a thing that we haven't really discovered about Tlalix Thunder yet. And I think what happens is as you're like running from this, and you like, I think you think about it, and you're like, wait a second, like. You look back at where you've like gone, and you realize that there's no way that you could have reacted that quickly. And you hear a little like, it's almost like it's as if it's a raindrop in your mind. You see this like boop, and you like look down at Tlalix Thunder, and you know that it did this to you. So you get as long as you're not incapacitated, you get a +2 bonus to initiative rolls.
What?
Yeah.
Oh snap!
So you actually have a 21.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Should I add that to like a feature so I have it?
Yeah, feel free.
So like everybody's magic items are like upgrading and like leveling with them. And by the and like maybe when Darius gets temperance back, it'll be cooler.
Maybe.
Like like a flaming temperance would be awesome. Just saying.
Guys, how cool is it that Ari got rid of the cloak in the same place that she found it?
I
That's what I
know.
was thinking.
It is kind of cool.
So
I
cool.
literally have hated that thing this entire
I know you have. I really know.
Now see, here's my thing. I like. I'm like, I wonder what Akashi would be like with it.
Oh boy.
I'm not gonna take it.
boy.
What?
I roll a 21 and they still beat me.
Yeah, so basically what happens is from all of the coffins and all of the murals, these spirits just like, and in a swirling vortex start meeting in the middle of the room. This giant like cloud of spirits. And they seem angry. So let's see here.
As opposed to all those nice spirits you ran into.
Yes.
One of them.
Like Willow.
Let's see what
I
it
think all
does.
three of them. There's been like 3 nice spirits: Willow, Oatly's spirit, and the caretaker.
Caretaker's technically a god.
Yeah.
I mean,
So it's gonna go over here, and
Dang it.
Oh, okay.
it's going to do a thing. Everybody over there, make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
You still have the bardic inspiration die, luckily.
Oh, I do, huh? Yeah.
Constitution saving throw?
Yeah.
Oh, I make it.
Oh, frick. I'm in trouble.
like, this might be a point where I try to say something for inspiration.
All right. So what happens is,
Oh, hold on. Jordan hasn't rolled his yet.
oh yeah, go ahead.
I'm just gonna roll it and hope.
Nope.
Good thing you didn't waste
Well.
inspiration on it, though.
Yeah.
So Ari, you don't take this damage, but everybody else does.
Oh.
You guys take 20 necrotic damage, and your hit point maximum is reduced by an amount equal to the damage taken.
What?
Yeah.
Because I totally had...
Permanently? Permanently?
We don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, crap.
I'm gonna...
Oy. Oh, boy. Oh.
I'm gonna put the 38 in the temporary hit points to mark
Yeah.
what my actual was, but yeah. I have 13 hit points.
And that is its turn. Raya. You see the life being
Cool.
drained away from your friends.
Well, it's not like I can
And from Ari.
heal them because.
Wait, what? What?
Don't worry about it. It's okay.
So confused.
I said,
Um.
don't, like, you see the life draining away from all of your friends and from Ari,
What?
insinuating that she
Ari's
is not
not my
Araya's
friend.
friend.
Oh, okay.
So which one of them is Raya's friend?
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
Yeah, I don't know.
like-
Honestly, I don't think any
Okay,
of you are Araya's friends,
Now
but
that really makes sense. Yeah, that's what confused it. Okay.
I'm just trying to insult Ari, I guess.
Let's see.
Everybody is.
It's true.
I mean, Akashi's not.
It's true.
I mean, that's true.
If Akashi and if Ari wouldn't be like aloof towards Akashi, they probably get along pretty well. But Ari's been told by her animal companion that human interaction is bad.
Okay, I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Well, he's not a
That's
human though.
The thing.
Well, sentient interaction, living or non-animal
Humanoid.
interaction.
I'm guessing I miss.
Let me check. Yes, you do indeed miss. I just want to make sure.
Cool.
Sometimes they're low.
So I'm just gonna go back.
Bye. Akashi? Yeah, so it's this just swirling cloud of blue flaming spirits.
Oh,
Okay.
also, is that thing a key right there?
It is a key. Yeah, there's like a key in the center of the room, guys.
Would I be able to, if I use Guiding Bolt as my action, could I pick it up as a bonus with my movement, or would that be an action to pick it up?
You can pick it up as part of your movement. Yeah.
I want to pick up the key.
Can I actually hit this like big wind thing from here?
Boop, boop.
So Raya picks up
Okay.
the key.
And I still go back to the thing.
Oh, God. What did you do?
Cool.
Good job, Raya.
Look what you did.
Yay, my
Like
friend!
we needed more problems.
That's wonderful. Great job, Raya.
I was wondering if someone was going to do that.
I mean, when you tempt us with a key,
Mm-hmm.
we're all like, ooh, shiny.
Okay,
So
now
can
the
I
question is, have they like pushed out of their things though yet?
No, yeah, so they're gonna have to take their entire turns to like get out of the coffin. But I'm gonna put them in the initiative order. Basically, as soon as Raya touches it, like they're gonna start like crawling out.
Cool.
So can I actually hit this thing from here, where I'm at?
Yes, yes, but it has like half cover.
Can he move through me since I'm not aggressive?
Yes, you
Since
can
I'm
move. Yeah, you can move through him.
Okay.
You can move right here. No problem.
On top of the skull?
Yep.
Okay,
I mean,
so
it's a big
do-
skull, but like you could stand on it. It's fine.
Okay.
Or just
So
kick it
I'm gonna-
away.
Yeah, I'm just getting great at kicking bones here, so I'm just gonna kick that skull over to the side.
Sounds good.
And then
then-
another monster appears.
I'll kill it too. No.
Yes, I mean it starts generating a skeleton. No. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna punch it twice with my fisty fists.
Is it just a floating mist ghost thing though?
It is.
Yes, but for the sake of
Do you have
Over-
magic hands?
I do have
Wish.
No,
Oh, I
no,
just
it's not
got
magic
full
hands, it's magic fingers.
That's for guitar players.
Yeah.
Which I do.
You mean telling me monks don't know how to play a mean guitar?
Oh, monk.
Only a nice one.
Monk bard would be a sick combo.
A mard or a bunk?
I like bunk. Let's go with bunk. It would actually be bonk.
Bunk.
You're about to get bonked.
Anyway, do you want to punch this
unarmed
thing?
strikes, but you
Oh,
also
wait, did
hit
you punch
with
this
the
thing?
banjo.
Just.
Is a banjo a martial weapon?
Okay, just count as magical for the purpose of overcoming resistance and immunity to non-magical attacks and damage. So I'm going to assume that I can punch this thing.
Mm-hmm.
So like Akashi's hands kind of start to glow, and it like it's the same like whenever he does something involving ki, there's this kind of glow to it. So like whenever
What
did
color?
it's like I was gonna say it's like white, like a light, but actually I think it's like this shadowy, almost like this dark mist that kind of.
Yeah, sure.
So like whenever he cast dark vision on Ari, he like these two like shadows, like shadow fire things just appeared on his fingertips as he held it over her eyes. And then so his fists kind of get this shadowy glow, and he gives two mighty punches.
Yeah, so it's one of these things, right? Where like we really like it's obvious that these are translucent spirits, but Akashi's fists somehow like connect with them way more solidly than you would expect them to. Like you literally grab one by the throat and like punch it in the face.
I am literally punching spirits right now,
You
guys.
are. That one misses though.
Oh.
So you actually
Okay,
missed
so-
your first.
All
there
this
you go.
build up.
Oh wow!
There you go.
Well, there you go. That's a
Look at
crit.
that.
Double crit.
Should get twice the amount.
No, you mean four times?
I was actually man, I wish I had called for inspiration on the first one. I was close to calling for inspiration, but I didn't. It's okay though.
Yes, it's definitely a crit though. Go and roll that damage.
Yay.
Oh,
Well-
You dealt.
Well.
You do a not so mighty blow to this thing.
wow. Okay, that's yeah. Oh wow.
Wait a second. Hold on.
Oh, Akashi, would you make a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw for me?
Oh no.
Oh no.
And also, Raya, you have to do this. Sorry. I guess
Even though I didn't hit.
no. Yeah. So it was about starting your turn in them. And I forgot about this. I guess we'll ignore you, Raya, because you didn't. I just forgot about it. But Akashi.
No, it's fine. Do you want me to do it?
Yes,
I'll do
I
it
do.
if you want me to do it.
All right, so yeah, DC,
DC 14.
14 wisdom saving throw for both of you.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, there you go.
You
So
are
you're
big,
fine,
dude.
Akashi.
Oh my
Oh my
God!
gosh, what?
Yeah, nat 20s all around.
You get a nat 20.
and
You get a nat 20.
Look out of your chairs.
Everybody
Nat
gets a
20s.
Nat 20.
Oh boy. Okay. Awesome.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, do you want to do anything else, Akashi, or is that your turn?
Yeah, I'm going to. Okay, so I assume that. Okay, so Raya grabs this key, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Unfortunately.
It's fine. I'm gonna try and fix it next turn.
Yes, unfortunately she did indeed grab the key.
Okay. Dang. What would be the best spot for me to be right now? Because this is just like really.
Let me put it
This
this
is
way.
just really bad. Yeah.
I like where you currently are.
Let me put it this way: if you're all near that other door and the channel divinity works, everybody's gonna be running that way, and you can chop them up with attacks of opportunity.
Or if I use dissonant whispers and the same thing happens, you know.
You got a point. My only question is like, should I go behind him and get like flanking?
You're not gonna be flanking him with me. I don't have any ways to magically punch him like you.
No, but
I
would you
think
get advantage with dissonant whispers?
no, that's not how that works. Also, Itakali is not on the initiative order.
Guess I forgot to roll. Let me do that for her.
That's embarrassing.
I guess you know what? I'm going
Wow.
to.
Wow.
I'm going to give it 2 more punches. That's what I'm going to do.
All right, do it.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
What?
What is happening? Is roll 20 broken?
Yeah!
If it's broken, I like this kind of
The
broken.
It's
past
about time!
out of the past 7 rolls, 5 of them have been.
That is
Wait,
ridiculous.
I'm gonna take a screenshot of this.
What is happening?
Oh my god.
All the green.
So technically, Itakali should have gone right after the spirits.
Yeah.
So I'll have her go right after Akashi. Akashi didn't do anything though.
Boom.
You slow. That's still hit, yeah.
And then 1 more.
Yep.
Another punch! And the punch!
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
No, stop.
You're dead, Gret. You're dead. Oh my gosh, one of the spirits is Gret.
No.
No, that's not
No,
true.
you're
That's not true.
saying that.
Like, Gret's head comes up. Oh yeah! Poor.
Mhm. Now these are all like fire genasi spirits. All right, cool. You
Yeah,
punch
well, you know,
thing.
Gret may have like secretly had Fire Janaz heritage, you know.
No.
I say no.
No.
He was hot-blooded.
Okay, cool.
catchphrase
So
was fire, that's for sure.
she is going to try to do spirit drain. So the thing is, Itakali seems really confident all of a sudden, and she just kind of like steps like up to the spirits and just like grabs one of them and like shoves them to the ground, basically.
Dope.
Ooh.
Or maybe she
I see
misses
why
completely.
Darius has a
Yeah.
crush.
Or maybe.
Maybe
Oh,
she
no.
just fails, actually.
Oh no.
So she tries to do that, misses.
Darius has a what?
Oh wow.
And that's her turn.
I see why Darius has a crush on her.
I mean, it's like a match made in no man's land.
A
Match made in
Shaboba.
Shaboba.
Match made in Shavolva. That's perfect.
Okay,
so
so-
all of these skeletons, they rise from their graves and they stand up in their coffins. That is their turn. They like all of them like in synchronization, like move the coffin and then stand up and then turn. And so
And
Ari,
like,
you're
they're like right next to me, and I'm like,
yes, yeah, Raya. Yeah, Toity.
Okay. I'm gonna do me some dissonant whispers.
Dissonate
On
those
all-
whispers.
I'm assuming Dissonant Whispers will hit all those spirits anyway. Let me read this real quick. Let me make sure there's no. See, it says one creature of my choice, but technically, I just can do the entire thing. Right?
Wait, what?
Because it's technically
It's
like
one
a
creature.
swirling.
It's one creature. Yeah, it's a swarm.
Because there are lots of spirits in us. I was like,
Yeah, it's one creature.
Okay.
It just makes one spirit go.
Okay, well, okay, it looks like it's fine. I'll just cast this at 2nd level as my spell slots slowly diminish. You're freaking kidding me?
What's the save on this? Wisdom?
Dang.
Second. I'm pretty sure it's going to be
Is it DC 14?
15, DC 15 wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Yes.
They failed it.
I rolled horribly.
Attacks of opportunity.
What kind of damage is this? Psychic damage? Okay, cool.
Psychic damage, yes.
All right.
Which way is it going to run towards me? or is
So what
just
does it
gonna run
say
away?
exactly? Away from you?
Give me a second. Roll 20 is still being dumb.
Yeah.
On a failed save, it takes 3d6 damage. With the extra d6, it must immediately use its reaction if available to move as far away as its speed allows from you. The creature doesn't move into obviously dangerous ground, such as fire or a pit on a successful save. Yeah.
So it moves all the way over there.
And attacks of
And
opportunity.
Y'all get attacks of opportunity on it.
I don't know if it's going to do anything, but I might as well try stabbing it with my rapier.
Temperance ho! Oh no!
Oh!
Wow, and now we got
Oh, here we go. Here we go, guys. The next 5
Here we
rolls are going to
go.
be failures.
Alyssa, it's not temperance hoe. It's roll temperance. That's why.
You said temperance ho a couple times.
Yeah, you've definitely said temperance ho lots of times.
Yeah, but it's Darius. Darius can get away with whatever. He wants.
Darius can do what he wants.
I'm taking it. I missed.
Yeah, my real man.
Yes, you miss.
Wow. Okay. Awesome.
Yeah, and Itakali gets an attack of opportunity on it. She crits.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
That makes up for the pathetic.
Oh my
Oh my
goodness.
gosh.
So,
Got in a fight with Itakali.
So-
Oh my gosh. 12
Did she kill it?
let's see.
41 damage.
Yeah, she doesn't kill it.
But she also gains 41 hit points.
Yeah, so she is up to her full health. Unfortunately, her full health is now 45 instead of 65 because of the 20.
Well, what about
But she gains temporary.
temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Right. Oh crap! What was she at? I don't remember now.
I mean, they all took how much damage at the beginning? They took the 20 damage is what the spirit person did.
Oh right. Okay. So. Yeah. So she's all the way to full then. Like full, basically. Let's see, it would be 67 with temporary hit points.
Okay.
Excellent.
So do I just get one unarmed strike, or do I actually get a multi-attack?
Or wait,
You get one unarmed strike.
66. Yeah, one unarmed strike. Yeah, so that one hits though.
Kill it. Kill it with bludgeoning.
I bludgeon souls.
Yeah. Never heard that sentence before. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. So that happens. It is Ari Armani's turn.
Oh, great. I'm surrounded.
As usual, Ari is
Just
surrounded.
give me a second.
All right. I guess I'm going to turn. Oh, hello. I have my measure. Okay. I'm going to turn towards, I guess,
Hello, ruler, my old friend.
left. So this one.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack him with temperance.
Yeah, do it.
Hello,
Yeah,
temperance,
there
my
we
old
go.
friend.
That is a hit for sure.
I'm going
Okay,
to
so
swing
7?
with you again.
Not dead, but definitely hurts it.
Okay, and then I'm going to roll
Oh,
him again.
Crap. Why do I do this to myself?
Jordan, did you hear mine?
Yes, I did.
Okay, you
I
didn't
was
respond to
actually
it.
thinking of the next line.
Oh, dang.
Whoa,
Holy
it's dead.
cow.
So dead. So dead.
Wow.
Yeah,
Dang,
you
I wish I
obliterate
would've
this
made
thing.
that the
Yeah,
first
so
one.
tell us what this looks like, Ari, when you just decimate the skeleton with temperance.
Well,
I mean,
I think
how does Ari use
I
temperance?
think I mean, so I think she uses it with one hand
Mhm.
because that's what she's used to, I guess.
Yeah.
And so I think what happens is she tries to swing at the thing and then accidentally hits the other one.
Right.
for the-
She swings at the
for, like,
spirits,
DP
and it's
damage,
so
and then
heavy.
she's
Yeah.
and then she's like, "Oh, okay," and then just and then
Yeah,
that's the
yeah.
final blow.
Sure. That's hilarious.
But I mean, I think she uses it like.
See, I think what we see, right, is it's like the classic, what's it called? Physical humor, right? Where, like, yeah, you swing, miss, and then, like, the skeleton from behind you had been raising its arm to, like, attack you, and you just, like, accidentally, like, cut off its arm, and it's just, like, standing there, like, what's happening? And then you look at it, and just, like, yeah, and it's dead. Very dead.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool. So it's the
I
spirit's
imagine
turn.
she just like with the paddle side, she just like crushes its head.
Yeah.
Well, these things are pretty weak.
They are indeed.
Good, because we're
Excellent,
trouble.
because if I
So can the spirit move towards you at all?
Yeah.
I don't think there's any.
Oh, crap. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. You both need to make wisdom saving throws. I keep forgetting about this.
Okay.
And Itakali needs to make one too. I apologize. I should have been.
Frick.
Dang it.
So you failed it.
Nope.
Yeah, the thing is, this is at the start of your turn, so neither of you would have been able to do those things. But I mean, we're not going to retcon it now.
Wait, let me double check one thing. Proficiency bonus runs to ability check. Oh, this is ability check, not saving throw. Never mind.
Yeah, so all of you failed.
Wait,
So
Alyssa, you could have used your
My bardic
bardic
inspiration.
I want to hear what Caleb says first, though.
yeah, the thing is, like, I think this is gonna have to be for the next turn because, like, it just doesn't make any sense to, like, retcon any of that stuff. What it means is, yeah. So
Well, hold on here. Let me go ahead and roll the.
yeah, you become stunned for 1 minute.
Okay.
Ooh.
So yeah, that's a man. Should have been remembering this.
Let me roll a d8 to see.
So bad at playing D&D, guys.
Nope. Okay, I'm still stunned.
Oh.
Oh my god!
Yeah, so this is for next turn then. This is for your next turn.
Awesome.
Cool.
So who of us are stunned?
All of you. For the next turn, you guys
Not
are all
me
stunned.
or Akashi.
Not
Yeah, but except for
Raya.
you two. So in terms of Dissonant Whispers, can he move closer to you?
Yeah, it's just that he sees his
Just for
reaction
that,
right
just for
away.
that one time. Okay. Cool. Okay, so he's gonna roll a thing. Oops. Nope. Okay. So I think he's gonna move. I mean, yeah. I guess if he can't do his a big thing, I think he's just gonna move over to you, Raya, and attack you with.
Cool, thanks.
These two attacks.
Love it.
Oh,
Oh no!
so that crit hits, I assume.
Yeah, just that one.
Okay.
Just that one. Oh my god!
So-
I'm down.
Yeah, that does a lot. Wow, that was a really big,
Holy
good roll.
cow.
So that's
Wait,
47
It's
damage.
not the swarm isn't at half health, is it?
No, but it still does 47 damage with the first two rolls, and my max health is
Mm.
45.
Yeah.
No.
It says use the second damage entry.
Yes, if it's at health, it's definitely
Oh.
less than that. So it's actually only 17. You're right.
Okay,
You're totally
okay.
right.
Woo! Okay.
So it's only 17 damage. So yeah, we've noticed that the
Okay.
spirits have been like falling away as you guys have been attacking it. So yes, yeah. Thank you for catching that. Yep. So that happens. It's Itokali's turn. She doesn't do anything because she's stunned. Wait a second. Can they repeat the save? Let me look.
I was gonna say usually these allow you to. It seems.
Yeah, can repeat it on each of his turns. But this is the thing, like, this has to be for this turn, so you guys can't do it on this turn. Right? You can't repeat the save on this turn because this is the turn that it's happening on.
Okay.
Raya?
Okay, so I do the wisdom save at the beginning of the turn.
Yes.
Okay. Let's go. Nope.
Nope.
Okay, yeah, so you're stunned for 1 minute, so nothing happens. You're
Oh,
afraid of this thing. It's creepy. Akashi? Make
Okay.
a DC 15 or 14 wisdom save.
Am I in range of it right now?
Yes, it is a range of 120 feet.
Wow.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
dang.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
jeez.
the only one that's not afraid right now, right?
Yeah.
Not stunned, yeah.
So technically, Toity, you would have had advantage on that because of your halfling bravery.
That's
Oh,
no, I don't.
right.
Wait. Oh, I do have advantage. You're right. So I
So-
am not.
So what we'll
Yay.
do is we'll count that for. So this actually makes sense now. We'll count that as if it was that last turn, which means you could have done the thing that you did.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah.
Okay.
Okay, good. I'm glad that was an actual thing that happened in real combat and this wasn't finagled.
I completely forgot about my bravery. I just remembered it does. Oh, that's natural ones. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, shoot. Dang it. I was going to do something and I forgot.
Akashi?
Okay. I really feel like I should try to get inspiration right now.
Would I have been able to do a reaction after it attacked me?
A reaction?
Yeah.
Oh.
In reaction
Yes.
to
Yes.
attacking
Yep.
me,
That's fine. Go ahead.
because nobody else has done anything
Yep.
yet. I want to do Hellish Rebuke in reaction to being injured.
Yeah. Yeah.
Send the souls to hell? Or are you burning the souls with hellfire? Is that right now?
Let me see. I'm pretty sure I do it at second level.
ECT. ECT.
Yeah. Okay.
That joke. Whoosh.
Yep.
Okay, so it needs to make a DC 12 dex save
Okie dokie.
or take 12 fire damage that I'm hoping will kill it. And then none of us will be stunned.
Oh, yes.
Ah, you failed.
Okay, so it takes 12 fire damage.
He's not dead. Sorry.
Okay, well, it's 12 more down.
Akashi, what do you do?
Okay.
Are you gonna regale us with an inspiration tale?
Yes. I'm just
Don't
like,
sound so sad about it.
well, it's like, okay, what am I gonna reveal? Oh no, come on.
Oh, random point of note. Carly is watching Terra Nullius from the beginning now. So yeah.
Jeez.
And once you finally made it to this point, well done, Carly.
I feel like we've said that about someone before, but I don't remember who.
Spars.
Maybe.
I miss Mars.
Poor old Spars. He disappeared. I've seen him in chat every once in a while for very brief moments, and he disappears.
Oh.
Maybe he's just like trying to catch up before he sees it again.
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
He's
Okay,
around somewhere.
Caleb, there's a ton of stuff in my backstory. So, do you want to ask something that you?
Yeah, sure. So, let's see. Who is most important to Akashi?
His family,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
his wife, and his kid.
Whoa!
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. Take inspiration.
Sweet.
The first married member of the party.
That you know of.
What?
Whoa. What if Sabu and Raya are actually
Secretly married? That would have changed a lot of things, I feel.
Or what if Raya's actually married, like was forced to be married to somebody else?
I feel like that's maybe a thing that happened. Okay, let's keep playing.
And that's why she
Now I wanna
ran
know.
away.
No, I want to know.
So I roll 2 wisdom saves.
Yes. Or you can just take. We can just, yeah,
Yeah, take the better.
take the better. That's what it is.
There we
Yep.
go.
So you succeed.
Sweet.
Whew.
All right, now. do you
Say
wanna
this again, Akashi. The
No,
only
I
one
could-
who do stuff.
That's true. Yeah, everybody else is stunned, except for Toady. Actually,
Abby?
Toady's not stunned.
I have a chance.
So my thought is I could run over here. Actually, what am I saying? Okay, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna no, because that takes a bonus action. I'm just gonna have to run and take the.
You not want to disengage? Can you disengage with a key point?
I can, but that uses a bonus action,
So.
which means I can
Well-
have less hits.
Disengaging normally, or yeah, I guess you can't use it as a
You can
bonus
use a
action
key
normally.
point to
Yeah,
disengage.
yeah, as a bonus action. Yeah.
Well, wait, didn't you have some sort of teleport thing that you could do?
which takes a bonus action. So I wouldn't be able to use a
Okay.
key point to hit him more.
Well, I mean, you're still gonna be able to hit him twice. Like that's
And
Yeah.
isn't
Better than nothing.
he really
And you're
bad right
flanking.
now?
Yeah, it's just a matter of if you want to spend a key
you'll,
point or not.
you'll be flanking. So I mean, that's 2 good attacks that you'll get.
Yeah, I think Akashi teleports over there.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Akashi teleports up behind this
Ninja vanish.
behind the souls and starts punching some souls with advantage.
And if Raya was able to do anything, you would have advantage right now, but you don't because she can't.
Because I'm stunned.
Yep.
Oh, I thought that.
And I'm not a threat
No,
right now.
she can't do anything is the thing, yeah.
Oh.
So she couldn't threaten it. Yep, so make
I mean,
that roll.
That's still 2 attacks though.
Bunch of one and a bunch
That's
of
a
two.
miss.
Come on.
Well,
Oh, there you go.
That is a hit.
legendary punch
Big
of
one.
ages.
Big one.
Not dead.
I should have just taken the hits.
It's the skeleton's turns.
Great.
Bones, 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 bones. Oh my gosh. Oh, Caleb, did you see my message earlier?
I did not.
It was right before you did the spirit drain.
Let me double check. Oh, yes, I did see that, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we have 2 attacks with advantage on Ari. There we go. These guys have like mini Makaweedles.
Oh dang.
The crit hits, I assume.
Both hit.
Oh, both hit. Okay.
How much does the second one hit by?
1, or it's on the exact.
Oh, because I can make it miss.
They don't do much damage.
If you're stunned,
Okay.
can you even do the give bardic inspiration?
I'm not stunned.
Yeah, he's not stunned.
Oh yeah, you're not stunned yet.
Yep. So you take 15 damage, and then Akashi, you're gonna take 3 attacks, all with advantage.
Dang.
Frick.
So 2 hit.
Okay, 1.
Jordan.
I thought his AC 18 like mine.
Yeah. What's your AC?
My AC is 18.
Okay, cool. So just the crit
Yeah.
hits then. So 12 damage, and then we have 1 attack on Itakali. He did not has advantage, so he misses. Okay, cool. Toity is you.
Okay. Do I have to do the thing first?
Oh yes.
With advantage though?
Yes,
Mhm.
with advantage. Give me a second. I'm dropping things.
Toity remembers being in that grave, and he realizes he's not afraid of the undead.
I'm not afraid of you. I've seen worse thing at my grandmother's.
He ain't afraid of no ghost.
Nice.
What kind of save is it again? Remind me.
Wisdom.
Wisdom saving
DC
throw.
14. Oh, apparently
Oh, no.
Toity is afraid of ghosts. So you stand in terror.
I rolled terribly.
Yeah, you did. Ari, would you like to remake the save?
Well, back to work
yeah.
on this stuff. Oh, can I do something as a bonus action before I technically do that? Or is
No,
it,
that's at the start of your turn.
Okay, because I wanted to give Bardic
Yeah.
inspiration. Right.
All right, so this spirit is going to try to recharge its thing. It does not, so it's just going to attack Raya again twice. So that
The
one
second one hits.
hits, and you take 14 damage. All right, Itakali is going to make that wisdom save again. Badoop.
So these are like the redeads in Zelda.
All right, so she regains her composure, And
I'm assuming it's at the beginning of the turn, right?
Yeah.
yes.
So we really have to make it every time, even if we aren't frightened once
yes,
by it?
every time. Yeah. Let me double check on that, but I am pretty sure that is the case.
That's kind of weird that we like get scared
I'm not
by
scared. I am scared. I am scared. I'm
Yeah,
not
let me double check
scared.
that.
I mean, it would make sense. Like the
Oh,
longer
no, you're right.
that
If a creature saving throw is successful, or the effect ends for it, the creature is immune for this trait for the next
Oh,
24
so I
hours.
should get my turn then.
Oh no, you've never been afraid yet. This is the first time that you've been afraid.
Oh, so wait. This says if I make the save though, or I thought
No,
it said...
if you succeed on the save, then you're immune for it.
after being afraid. Because
Oh.
I succeeded on my first.
But
one.
he's
Oh,
safe.
you're right. Man, I
Yeah.
apologize. I have not been paying attention to what
It
this.
is
Okay, so
okay.
on your guys' next turn, you guys are free. Basically, we'll just say.
So I don't get my turn even though we literally just
No, yeah,
passed it?
you can do it. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so in that case, I'm not going to give Ryan a Bardic Inspiration items. Technically, she's free.
Man, I'm sorry.
Oh wait, how far away is that? I was going to measure that, but then I thought it didn't matter. Stop being so slow. Roll 20.
So I guess it kind of evened out in the end because I forgot to have you do it, and then you did it a little bit longer than you should have. So it's all fine.
45 and
It actually balanced out perfectly, and we didn't even realize it.
Yep.
Guys, this is nice. I still have a little bit of hot choke now. But it's fine.
I should make some.
Delish.
60 feet. Cool. Okay. I'm going to cast. No. I'm going to
I
cast.
just want a chance to turn them all.
Going to cast Shatter at second level. And wait. Oh wait. Actually, I guess I have to cast that second level, but.
I would say you're gonna cast it, but where are you gonna cast it that it's not gonna hit certain people?
That's what I'm thinking.
It's gonna hit somebody if you cast it in this small little room.
No, it's a 10-foot radius. What I'll do is, I mainly just want to get rid of the big spirit. So I'm gonna cast it right here. So it'll just hit 2 of them.
Okay.
So that bottom skeleton and the
Yeah.
spirit. Sure. What save is that?
Give me a sec.
Is this shatter?
6.
Cool. All right. Here is the spirit.
I rolled 3
It
2s.
succeeds. So it does take 3 damage though.
Yes. I rolled horribly.
Is it dead? Did it
No.
have 4 HP?
It had just enough that if it had failed, it would have died.
Ah.
It's the worst.
And then
All right, Raya.
Spot
I'm sorry.
skeleton.
Raya's turn.
Spooky, scary skeleton.
Skeletons aren't the scary thing in here.
I agree.
That
No.
one fails, and so it takes sex.
Scary spirit man.
There you go.
Nice.
Okay, so it is Itokali's turn. She succeeds on her save. And she is going to cast... She's going to do Withering Burst on the big spirit guy. And he's going to have to make another save.
I mean, it's gonna.
This is a little
It's
overkill.
gonna die no matter
honestly.
what. I'm assuming.
Yes. It actually will die no matter what. Yeah, so it just dies. Yeah, so she
it's
like points a
Withering-
finger at it, and then the spirits just like suddenly like hold their heads in pain and just like go to the ground and then slowly like wither away.
Dope.
And then she like is like sweating and like yeah. Not about this. Okay, cool. Raya, you're free.
Channel divinity.
What?
Okay, all them people, all the undead need to make a DC 13 Wisdom save. Yeah.
They're making a game based off of Stranger Things.
That makes sense.
I mean, yeah.
I've seen Stranger Things,
Ah,
but I haven't seen Stranger
it
Things.
looks like an old
You should.
16-bit
It's really
game
good.
too, so that's
Okay.
also kind of. 16-bit game is a little off for I think the area they're going for.
What's the DC?
13. So
like 3 succeed. The top right one next to
succeeds.
Toity. The one to the bottom of Raya, and the one to the bottom of that one. Those 3 are the ones that don't save.
The one to the bottom of Ari.
Yeah, the 2 ones to the bottom of Ari are also save, but then the one next to Toity also saves.
So is their CR rating half or lower?
Yes.
The ones that fail are destroyed instantly.
Destruction.
That's once I saw the hit points that one had, I was like, they are gonna get destroyed.
Yep.
Cool. So that's my action.
So what does this look like, Raya? When you just like with a wave of your hand destroy a bunch of skeletons?
So it specifically, I hold my necklace and present my holy symbol and speak a prayer censuring the undead.
Interesting.
Wait, so the DC save was what?
13.
Okay, never mind. Okay.
Because I think it's just my spell DC.
All right, Akashi. Or unless you want to do a thing besides that. You still technically have a key in your hand.
Is this thing like a chest that looks like it's locked that I have the key to?
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It appeared as soon as you picked up the key.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but I also.
I mean,
was like,
what I'm assuming is that they're guarding the chest, and that's why they like popped up. So.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm done. I'm not going to do anything else with my bonus right now.
Okay.
Or wait, I'm going to heal myself because I don't have very many hit points left. I just realized that. So I'm going to heal myself with Healing Word.
All right, Akashi.
Or wait, Akashi, how do you feel right now?
Akashi,
How do all y'all feel? Do y'all feel? Does anybody feel
I got hit for
especially
12.
bad?
I feeling 13 out of 13.
I was about to say, what's your max though?
38 out of 58.
But is your max 38 now?
No, I saved, so I'm good.
Okay. Akashi, what about you? How are you feeling?
Like it's still like we still have that effect on us, right? So it's still down. Okay, yeah. I'm feeling about a 13
Out of
good question. I think like 13 out of 26.
Okay, so I'm gonna heal you with Healing Word, Akashi.
Yeah.
At what level am I going to do it at? I'm going to do it at.
Just make sure you can't actually heal more than 13.
I'm gonna do it at. Second level. First level.
That sounds good. That sounds smart.
6 plus 3, so you get 9. And I also get 3. Because I did a nice thing.
Yay!
Go right back there. Okay, there we go. Now I'm done.
Now Akashi does things?
Yes.
Yay, Akashi, also you totally clicked the turn order twice.
I know.
Okay. Well, I'm going to unarmed strike the guy that's in front of me. Hopefully hit.
Yep. Not dead, but severely injured.
Okay, I'm going to punch it again.
Sounds good. Or are you? Oh, there you go. Yep. I imagine it's probably done. Yes, very dead.
Okay, then can I move on top of him?
Roundhouse kick to the face. Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to run on top of him, and then I'm going to punch the other one twice.
Whoa!
Nice.
Well, yeah.
So many punches.
Dang it! I have to say that I punch it twice, otherwise I don't get to punch it twice.
Usually how D&D works, yeah.
I mean, you could just let me finish him off. Like, I'll.
Yeah,
Well, I
I'm
guess
gonna
I
use
could
my
use
bonus
them.
action to punch. Huh? What was that?
I was gonna say I could use some help, but you probably can't get away with it without getting hurt.
Actually, because let me see, I was standing right here. Yeah, so I'm gonna run up behind this one. And then
Hit it twice with advantage?
do I want to hit it twice with advantage? Has it been hurt at all?
No.
But neither had the one that you killed, did it?
Yeah.
No.
No, if you hit it twice, you'll probably kill it.
If I hit it twice, I'll kill it, but I'm debating whether or not I want to hit it twice and spend.
Well,
I can't kill it.
It's whether or not you want to use a key point or not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna use a key point and hit it twice, or try to hit it twice with advantage on each one. A 1 and a 2.
Yep.
You both hit?
Mhm.
Sweet. Well,
Just enough.
sweet.
Yep. So Kashi is running all over the room, bashing skeletons. Toity. Or wait, no, it's the skeletons. The one skeleton that is remaining.
Bring it!
I guess it attacks Ari.
Yeah.
6 damage.
Okay.
And then it's Toity.
I don't know what I can even do, really. I only have my
Insult
rapier.
it.
Huh?
Insult the skeleton.
Yeah, there you go.
I was sort of like, just die already! Vicious mock.
Bless you.
Said I already am.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh, Jordan, did you play Psychonauts ever?
I have not.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. Because they just announced its sequel.
Really?
Yeah.
I have Psychonauts on the computer. I just
So
haven't.
do I.
Oh,
Oh, dude.
it's
Let's
saved.
see what they announced it for.
It says to you, I'm already dead. Your words had no effect on me.
Whatever. I can't do anything much more, so
All
I
right,
guess.
Ari.
Wait.
Die.
Unless you want to do a thing.
I'll give her a bardic inspiration die. I was going to say that.
Does a 12 hit?
I'll give you. I gave you a bardic inspiration die. Use it.
It does, yeah.
Okay, never mind.
8, and then I'm gonna hit it again. Yeah.
Oh, it's so dead.
So many
You're
crits.
dead.
Yeah. Yep, so they're all dead.
I want to inspect this chest for traps.
Yeah. Make an investigation check. Yeah, it looks like there's a trap on it. Some sort of like needle thing.
Hey Ari, do you want to try and disable the trap that's on this chest right here? You
Do I
are more
want to, or will I?
You are more dexterous than I. Would you like me to get poisoned and fail at your duty of protecting me?
I think,
Get out of the way.
Can I, like, while they're having this conversation, can I? Well, no, I shouldn't.
Yeah, so I want to like try to like disable the trap.
Okay, sure. What's the skill for that?
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand? Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
Yeah.
I should not do that.
Okay.
Oh,
And you still have
no.
bardic inspiration, though. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll use that. Roll 1d8 and get a 12.
Do not think that is enough, unfortunately. So you get hit by this trap.
I was gonna say, God, you should have had me do it. I have a +7, apparently.
I mean, I have a 5 to
You
it.
take 16 poison damage.
Holy crap!
I just
Okay.
rolled really well on that.
Good thing
But
I
does
didn't
it-
do it. I would have died.
Does it look
I'm
like
like,
the
ow!
trap is disabled now and like not
Yes.
reset?
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks, Ari.
I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, it really hurt. Like it's burning your finger. Like her whole hand is feeling like tingly and like
Like,
yeah.
oh.
Whole arm, I guess.
I
You want to look inside the chest?
first I kind of tap her hand and cast Cure Wounds on her.
Okay, I guess I'll heal you.
For 7.
Okay. Okay, and then you also get some too, right?
I know. Trust me.
Just
Okay.
Like, sure.
Then, if that looked like it was the only trap, then I would like to open the chest.
Okay, cool. So you find about it's filled with like all sorts of valuable things. You find
It's not their junk drawer.
you find a couple of bolts of like fine like cloths worth 25 gold each, so 2 of those. You find a box of perfumed candles. It's very similar to the ones that were in the other room, worth 25 gold. You find a painted glass miniature that is eerily familiar. It's of of the fortress that is that the lizard folk live in.
Oh, okay.
And you find some what looks kind of like some sort of fur bracers worth 25 gold. The miniature was worth 25 gold too, if I didn't mention that. You find a painted glass box worth 25 gold. And then you find a couple of more special things. You find
magic item.
I mean, I don't actually know what this is. Let me look this up real quick.
Question: do the bracers actually give bonus AC?
No, they're just like cloth.
Oh.
They're like fur, yeah. Fur.
They're just for
stylistic.
show. They're
Yep.
like pretty
They're just
gloves.
valuable.
You should have said for sure.
Hey.
Toity dies.
It wouldn't be that hard at this point.
Okay, it's a
At this point, it really wouldn't. I'm pretty sure I have just about as many hit points I did as when he
It's
started.
called a drift globe. I don't know what this does. Let me try to find. I'm trying to find it right now. Let's see. It's a small sphere of thick glass, weighing 1 pound. If you are, and I guess you don't know what it does, but it's like it seems magical. I mean, you have detect magic still on, I assume. So like, it is conjuration magic that comes off of it. And then you find 2 potions of healing.
Basic ones.
Yep.
I want to do an investigation check around the graves because they're open. I just like want to peek in and see what's in. Since they're already dead, you know.
Thought you took your cloak off.
Just to see if there's any valuables in there.
We can use it for XP.
Yeah, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Can I make an?
16.
I guess would it be an Arcana check for the globe thing?
Yeah, sure.
Wait, I want to do that first. I haven't shown anybody.
Oh yeah.
So Ara, you find a smattering of like gems and things in gold and whatnot in these graves worth a total of 2,000 gold.
Whoa.
Okay.
Dang.
That's a ton of
Yeah,
XP,
they're
guys.
loaded.
But the thing is, I'm not going to take any of it. I'm not. I'm just looking, and I'm like,
Interesting.
that's a lot of gold.
I just imagine Ari going up inside of it and just like kicking the gold around. Like,
Well, yeah, I think Ari, I think you feel like a wave of nausea as you see the money, just as like a side effect of like you're reversing hard against this.
Should I make a constitution?
No, like it's not like gonna it's not gonna make you sick or anything necessarily. It's just like a reversal from your previous urges. It's like you're having withdrawals. Sort of a thing.
Yeah. Man, I want to like get rid of this cloak somehow. Based on what I know about the cloak, would I know of a way to destroy it?
I mean, magic items in and of themselves can be destroyed. Let me double check how you can
you
do
just
so.
start slashing it to pieces.
It's
with
just
temper.
artifacts that
Set
can
it
be
on
destroyed.
fire.
Take reflame it.
Let's see.
You throw it on Itakali's head.
No, I don't want this thing anywhere near anybody.
Well, and then her
Makes
head
them
catches it on
greedy.
fire, and it
If
destroys
it can make me greedy, it's gonna make the whole
Yeah. Let's see. It doesn't really say specifically anything here.
You give it to Calvitas, and then he wears it, and he's like, "They don't feel
I
any
feel no
different."
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't feel any different right away either. It was gradual.
Oh, that's true.
I mean, you could probably just like put it in one of these graves, honestly.
Calvitas is like,
I know, but I want to destroy it. I don't want it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't think you
anybody
know
else
of.
to find it.
I don't think you know of. I mean, maybe if you hit it with temperance a bunch of times, maybe that would work.
Can I try that? Can
Yeah,
I try
sure.
slashing it
Yeah,
up with temper?
make a attack roll
Okay.
on temperance.
Against a cloak.
Mecca with a walk-up.
Yeah.
Mecca
So I
with a
think what
walk-up.
happens is, you tear into it and it tears pretty easily. And if you just keep tearing it up, you can just destroy the cloak.
That's what I'm gonna do.
You just rip it
Good
into shreds.
riddance.
Do I know anything
Envy's
about
shadow, or Shadow's Envy, I don't remember which one it was called, is destroyed. And Toity, I think you feel like a weird flash of pain as Ari does this.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's part of a set.
Yeah, remember that? Your cloak is part of the same set as Ari's cloak was.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't figure that given that they were both cloaks. Okay.
Yeah, so you feel a weird flash of pain, then it goes away.
Do I know anything about my globe with a 14?
Yes. So it's a drift globe. If you are within 60 feet of it, you can speak its command word and cause it to emanate the light or daylight spell. Once used, the daylight effect can't be used again until the next dawn. You can speak another command word as an action to make the illuminated globe rise into the air and float no more than 5 feet off the ground. The globe hovers in this way until you or another creature grasps it. If you move more than 60 feet from the hovering globe, it follows you until it is within 60 feet of you. It takes the shortest route to do so. If prevented from moving, the globe sinks gently to the ground and becomes inactive, and its light winks out. So it's basically a glowing light spell that can follow you.
That follows you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's a pet.
It's a willow.
It's eerily like a will-o-wisp in that way.
Is there can you send that description on Facebook to me or something
I can indeed.
so I can put that in the item?
I can't. Here. Let me look for this because I couldn't find it in the compendium anywhere. Weirdly.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
Yeah, I don't know why it's not in there. So I'll find it and find the description of it and give it to you.
Thank you.
So,
Yep.
Caleb, just based on the map that Ari has drawn already of this cavern, would I be able to look at my map and navigation and know that we're connecting pretty close to the place where the statue is?
Yes. Yeah. I mean, it's like one room away almost. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If you go down this corridor, you think if you go down that corridor where Raya was heading, you think you'll make it.
I tell Raya that I'm like, if we go down one more, I think we're gonna hit the corridor with the statue. But I don't know. We're all pretty beaten up. I think we need to either we find Willow soon or we leave.
Do you want to just go to that room, see if Willow's there, and then leave?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you guys are just gonna head over there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sounds good. You took all the follows.
Yeah. What is Itakali saying? Is she saying anything?
I mean, if she's saying anything, you can understand it. But
Oh crap! Oh no!
yeah. So Ari, you step into the room. I mean, Itakali, it's just kind of being quiet as she follows you. Ari, you step into the room. It sounds like you weren't trying to be very stealthy. So standing in front of this giant golden eagle idol, right, that was there before, is this.
Yeah, I see that.
So it's like a robot almost. It's like this weird mech construct thing. And it is it's just standing in front of the idol. Staring sightlessly ahead.
I back up.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah,
no.
Itakali says, what did you see? And only Toady understands.
Some, well, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Transformers. Deadly encounters in this.
Oh
I
no,
just
they're
kinda-
not in disguise.
I just kind of go, Ari, do we need to leave right now?
Yes.
Okay, so I start
Back it up.
swiftly making my way out.
Yeah. So if we just leave, are we good?
Yeah, I think the taxi.
Okay.
So
good
what?
for
Yeah, what do
Just
you like?
teleported up.
What do you do outside then?
I don't
Do
know.
we go outside or
Do
do we
you-
go?
do
I
you
was
just, like,
really hoping
wait?
Willow would just like appear at the entrance.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's another way to go. We could go around the other way.
Yeah,
Didn't
but I
we?
mean, like we're all.
I mean,
gonna
yeah,
be
this-
up, like
This would be the room to find Willow, honestly, right? Like, this seems to be.
Yeah,
She
it's
said
Willow.
like she was protecting this thing. That's what her.
I have 13 hit points.
yeah, I've got 16 hit points.
So we
Like-
sleep and then we come back and we find out that robot's
Yeah, but the
actually
problem
Willow.
is that
We
we're on a
sleep
freaking-
and then we go fight the lizard.
That's the
and the snake
issue,
people.
right?
like we don't have time to wait for her.
You're
Yeah.
right.
Like literally, we came here to see if she would help us, but I mean,
Instead, we
all of
just
her
got
things are
beat
trying
up.
to kill us. So it's like, well, I guess we just go. I don't know.
We can always come back. It's not
How
like
how long do you wait? I guess is the question.
I mean, I don't think we're not gonna go to the lizard people today. We're gonna go first thing in the morning, right?
well, I want to go back up to just kind of. I wouldn't stay in the catacombs
Mhm.
once I already saw that thing. I wouldn't go up to wait anxiously for Captain Miggy to have brought Navarro in the army.
Yeah. So where did you tell them to meet you though?
I specifically said, to travel northwest to the river, not along the coast, continue upstream to the ruins, so where the catacombs are.
Okay, so I was under the assumption that you meant to the tower itself.
Yeah, that's what I assumed.
I
And think-
assumed this was like today. This was all going down.
Well, I wanted us to meet up with them and go together,
Okay,
so
so
they wouldn't walk
you
into
meant-
something they didn't know about.
right to the catacombs and then there.
and
But-
then we'd march together over.
Well, I guess Mickey has a copy of the map that I've given him.
Yes,
Probably.
he would be able to figure out how to get there. Yeah, so I mean,
Because I specifically said, like, because I didn't know how long it would take, so I didn't want us to get there and them to get there at different times.
okay.
Like, how
Yeah.
would we coordinate that very well? I didn't have any more sending spells to figure it out.
Okay, yeah. So I guess the question is, how long do you wait here
Until Mickey gets here.
until Monkey gets
I
here?
guess.
Okay.
Or if he gets here.
So I think you guys are around for about an hour. So go
Mm-hmm.
ahead and like take a short rest as you would normally take a short rest.
Whew.
I only have one
Yes,
hit die
please.
left.
Do we get the extra d6 again?
Yeah, you'll get an extra Yeah, you get an extra D6 if you do it.
Your hit point max does not go back to normal after the short rest.
You probably have to long rest at
good.
least. Okay.
So wait, do we only get that D6 if we use a
If you
hit
use
die?
hit dice, yes.
Oh, well, lame. Not even gonna waste a hit die on this.
So it's about at the end of the hour. Are you guys just kind of like hanging out in front of the catacombs, basically?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm like probably thinking, sitting there like, guys, I'm not feeling as strong as I used to.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah, you guys are pretty drained. Toity
Sorry, I don't have 5th level spells yet to use Greater Restoration on anybody.
So, it's about an hour that passes, and then the sigils, the words on the archway start glowing.
Oh god.
The death is the road to Ow. They're
The owl.
Aw. I don't know why my mouth decided to pronounce that weird.
Actually, always.
They start glowing like a greenish light.
I look at Itakali and I'm like,
She says something that you don't understand, but Toity hears it as, I don't know what's happening.
Sure, she has as much of a clue as we does.
Well, about what time is it?
I was estimating about 3 p.m.
For them to get here?
So we got to the ruins at noon.
At noon.
We did the attack with the 4-armed people. Then we short rested. So I was thinking like 1 or 1:30. Then we just did this other attack and short rested again. So I was thinking like
2:30.
2:30.
Yeah.
2:30? Okay.
Yeah, so it's just glowing. It's glowing green. What do you guys do? Nothing else happens. It just
What
glows.
does it doesn't change what it's saying, does it?
No.
Should we walk down and see if Willow was there now?
You can walk down and at least call for Willow.
Like just like walk in, like just peek our head in.
May as well.
Yeah, so you peek your head in. I mean, you don't. It's still pretty silent in here, but yeah, if you want to try calling out.
I'll do detect magic too to see if like the words are being.
I mean, yeah, it's like illusion magic or whatever.
Okay.
Does anyone say anything?
I want to call out to Willow in Dwarvish.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So I think you see the ground ahead of you, like the corridor, back where you guys went, like leading over to the idol, right? You see it suddenly wreathed in this green flame. It's just like.
Wait, what? But we're not by the what? I'm confused.
No, so the corridor leading there, right? The one you took from the entrance to get towards to walk towards, where you went into the room with the spirits. So this corridor right here.
Okay.
Suddenly gets wreathed in flame. This one.
We're like it's the corridor. It's the start of the tunnel and like still the bone room.
Okay.
Right. So that corridor, it just like suddenly like lights with this weird illusory green flame. Like, right, this is illusion magic.
I start singing "Row, row, row your boat" in Dwarvish.
Yeah. So the flames start like. It's like a wave file, right? Like of audio waves. Like
Guys, I think Willow's telling us to follow the flames.
So we have to go through the fire and the flames. Is that what you're saying?
It's illusion.
It's an illusory flame. It's fine.
Dang it, Seth.
Okay. I mean, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. So yeah, I want to go follow the flame.
Yeah, sure.
Does it lead to the robot thing?
Yeah, so you go all the way, right? You walk all the way.
Is Willow the robot?
Well, so yeah, that's the thing, right? I think you get all the way there, and you see, yeah, I mean, I think you see the robot, like, and like you guys wouldn't see it as a robot. It's like a statue to you guys, right? But yeah, you see, like the robot, its eyes are glowing green. Yeah. And I think what happens is its mouth opens and then Willow pops out.
All that worrying for nothing.
And floats over. Oops, sorry, not the robot. Not the construct. Willow floats over.
So I immediately go out to it and I say, like, hello in Dwarvish.
Yeah. And she says, oops, sorry, I had a color go on top of you. She says, in a, like a much more like mature, like adult voice, says, "It's so nice to see you again, Ari."
It's good to see you too, Willow.
Is this all in Dwarvish?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think, yeah, she would respond in Dwarvish to Ari if she's speaking Dwarvish. And I think she says to you, Toity, and are you over there?
Sorry, I'm trying very,
right.
very slowly to get Roll20 even over there.
That's fine. Yeah, I think she like pulses a little bit and seems to like turn a little bit towards the rest of you, and then says, "And it's nice to see Raya, Toity," and she says this in common, "and newcomers." And then she turns back to you, Ari, and then says, "Where is Darius?"
Darius is dead.
Suddenly, her light just like dims down, and she says, "No, that's not right. What do you mean? He's
dead.
hurt? He's sleeping?"
He's dead.
The robot, like the construct, suddenly flares up again with the green flame and walks over to the wall and just punches the wall, like creates crackles in the wall, and then just stands there and kind of like slumps. And Willow is just kind of like on fire more, like glowing brightly, and she says, "This is unfortunate."
Yeah.
Is that
Willow.
why you're here?
I say, hold on. Who understands Dwarvish? Does anybody understand Dwarvish?
It just
Okay.
Raya, I think.
I've probably cast comprehend languages at this point.
Yeah, if you guys are speaking in different languages.
Oh, dang it. Because I was going to say that I want to say in Draconic, something that none of them can understand.
I mean, she doesn't understand Draconic.
Oh, darn it. I mean, but she understands Dwarvish. We didn't exactly speak entirely in Dwarvish.
Yes, but you spoke some in Dwarvish.
Some.
I mean, yeah, you can speak in Draconic if you want to. That's a thing you can do.
I just want to say, I want to bring him back to life.
Yeah, and I think she repeats it, because you're speaking in Draconic, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so she repeats it, as she used to, right? Like, "I want to bring Darius back to life." And then she says, "I'm sorry, I don't understand what that means."
He died. What do you know about the orb of Shibolda?
You say all that in Draconic?
No, then I go back to
Yeah.
Dwarvish.
Yeah, so she flares up again. She says, "What do you know of the orb, Ari?"
We've seen it.
Interesting.
Willow, please.
It's in
there's bad
danger.
people. There are some people that are trying to get the orb. We need your help.
Kind of dims down again and starts like floating around as if pacing almost.
Oh.
And yeah, she says, "I wish there was more that I could do. I've already done as much as I could. I activated the obelisk. I have tried to increase the fortifications of this place. But if what you say is true, the orb is in danger. Who is after the orb?"
The 7 serpents.
Flares to her full brightness. Them? Again?
Yeah.
I thought they learned their lesson last time.
Oh.
Apparently not, because now they've also got the Bitter Thunder Clan and some ogres on their side trying to figure out how to get the orb.
Yes, I noticed that the tribes were moving. I've been searching, you see, wandering around the island, trying to gain some sort of insight. I built this. She looks at or I guess she doesn't look because she doesn't have eyes, but, kind of gestures with her light, like pulses, towards the construct. I use this to channel my powers, and I think, well, it's helped me discover a few things. More about myself, mainly. It's unfortunate that you had to kill the Guardians here. I've spent a lot of time making them.
Well, sorry, we wanted to come see you. If you had answered our call from the beginning, we wouldn't have had to.
I apologize. I was on the astral plane.
Oh, okay.
That was in a different dimension. Sorry,
Yeah.
I wasn't here for it. I wasn't there for that. My bad.
I just say, to be fair, you did a very good job
Of protecting this place?
of making those guardians. They're very tough.
Why, thank you, Raya. I appreciate that.
We've just gotten a lot stronger since the last time you've seen us. Lots happened.
I could
Apparently
say the
so
same
too.
for me. Yeah, and I think
Everybody's been doing their push-ups, eating their meat.
she says, who are these two? I don't recognize them.
They're not important. Well, Fire Lady might be.
Fire.
As if they're like, Ari!
I say Fire Lady knows a lot about the snake people. And,
I know that I say that, and I'm like, he's not. She is.
Yeah, she gave us information about the orb, and that's how we know that it's in danger, and we're trying to go protect it. He came with the army that we're gonna take to help fight the snake and the lizards.
She says, I think she says in Primordial, in the language of the Genasi, so only Toyi and Adekali understand this. She says, "It's nice to meet you, blessed sister." And Itakali, like, she has her eyes are wide, and she's just like in kind of like bows and like in reverence. And Willow says, "Thank you for doing what you can to protect. I have done what I can as well. Maybe together," and she says this in common, "maybe together we can stop this."
You'll help us then?
Make a persuasion check. With advantage.
I was going to say with advantage, right?
I was like, I should not be making this roll.
Ari's been the one taking the initiative in this.
I mean, Akashi's not important, so.
Well, Akashi and Toiti and Itukali don't speak the languages that we are speaking. We were speaking Dwarvish the whole time.
Which, by the way, I hope you guys know that I speak Common. So, you know, if you chose to speak in the language that everybody spoke.
I know, but I did it because I was trying to be sentimental to Darius, is why I did it.
And I did it because I just was we were speaking.
Can I?
If Ari jumped off a cliff, would you do it too, Raya?
No.
I'm pretty sure Darius would.
Can I assist in this?
I mean, it's already with advantage. Like,
okay.
It's
Can I give double advantage?
No,
I know. Can I give backstory to do double advantage?
No, there's no such thing as double advantage in this system.
Oh, I have a 0 modifier for this. This is awful.
Great roll. Just do
Holy
it.
crap.
Oh no. So I think she says, "Ari, you know how much Darius meant to me. And you know, and I know that you know how important the orb is. I'll do what I can, but unfortunately, there's not a lot I can do. My job is to protect the shrine and the idol. It's someone else's job to protect the orb. Unfortunately, they've been dead a long time."
Who? Who's been dead? Who is it?
She dims down, and then she says, in common, "Toiti, where did you get those?"
Long story. I'll just kind of explain her the story of like how we found them and like we went into the cavern and fell in.
Yeah. She says, "I would be wary having those. The Tlacanoli don't take lightly to anything reminding them of a betrayer, the guardian of the orb."
Oh. What? So I'm writing all this down.
Mm-hmm. And I think Itakali says in Primordial, she says, "Blessed Spirit, blessed Guardian, what should I do? Should I trust these people?" And Willow flares to brilliance and says, "I trust these more than I have trusted anyone in a long, long time. You should place your faith in them. I do not know why Toiti has acquired these items, but he is not a betrayer."
Oh, Willow.
And then she says, "I don't really know about the wood elf."
Yeah, I mean, she doesn't say anything, but yeah. I think then she dims down again and says, "I'm really sorry, Ari, but there's There is nothing really else I can do. I've activated the obelisk. That's it. I'm still trying to contain the power that I have, trying to channel it. But I fear that if I tried to do anything more drastic than activating the obelisk, I feel I could do some real damage to important things. Things that shouldn't be hurt.
Like what? What could be more important than Darius?
Well,
Willow,
the orb, for one.
Willow, if I may interject, without I understand what you're saying, but at the same point, without your help, there might not be much to protect if the 7 serpents get hold of the orb of Shibolba.
Toity, I'm really sorry, but I'm bound to this place. I can't leave it. I can travel by myself on the astral plane. I can search out things, but I can't be there physically, and I can't send my guardians there either. They're bound to this place as I am.
Has Akashi been told, like, about the general layout? Like, has he been told about the shrine that has the orb?
You mean the tower?
Yeah, the tower that has the orb. Like, has he been...
I don't know. How much have you guys told Akashi about the tower?
Well, he heard the whole thing we talked about with him earlier.
Yeah, I guess you heard that whole thing. That's most of it, honestly.
Okay, so I think Akashi pipes in.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know any alternative ways to get inside? Any secret entrance? Any hidden doors? Do you have any tricks up your sleeve that can get us there and get us?
Yeah,
sort of drop on them.
She flares up as if she's had it's like a light bulb moment, like literally, like bing, and she says, "I don't know who you are, but I like you." And she says, "I didn't even think of that. I think there might be. There is a city here, after all. The tower is a new addition. Well, I should say it's an old edition and then a new edition again. It disappeared for a long, long time, but it was part of the original city. I think there might still be a secret passage or two connecting to it. Maybe if you searched out the ruins towards the coast, you might find something."
Towards the coast? Is that where the flesh place is?
No, as in like towards the river.
Coast by the tower.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right, like she's talking about like if you search those ruins where the tower is, you might find something that can connect to the tower.
Willow?
Yeah, she says, just take the flesh tunnels.
Willow, let me ask you something.
Of course, Ari.
What do we do when we get the orb? What do we do?
If we get
so we kill everybody around the orb and we do this. Let's say we manage to do that. Then what?
Well,
how do we protect it?
First, you'll have to pass the test. There's a couple of those. You'll have to prove yourselves worthy. Particularly one of you, I should think. The bearer of the orb. Well, there's only one bearer of the orb at each point. So one of you will have to... Well, I don't exactly know myself. My memories are still a little bit fuzzy about the orb. But there are some sort of trial that you have to go through. I imagine that's why the 7 servants haven't gotten it yet. They need someone who is... Well, who isn't a bloodthirsty monster. Let's just say that. Someone who's worthy, again, as I said. But after you get it, make a persuasion check.
Again?
Yeah.
Why can't you guys just let me ask these questions? Because I'm writing, that's why.
I'm sorry. I was
actually about to ask that too.
I mean,
what am I persuading her to do, though? That's my question.
To tell you what to do with it.
What to do with it?
Yeah.
I mean, okay. Nope.
Oh, wow. Whew.
I'm so bad at charisma, guys.
Yeah, so the thing is, I think she says, "I'm sorry, Ari. I like you, but I don't think that you would be worthy of the orb. I don't think you should
Right.
know.
I speak to her in Infernal. Does she know Infernal?
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
And I say, what do we do with it?
She turns to you. Toity, do you know Infernal?
I have comprehend language currently
Oh, that's
on.
true. Yeah. So I
I
think
know
she says in
Infernal.
Infernal, knowing that both of you can hear this, and I think she says, "You two are worthy. I think you
Oh.
could do it." And I think Darius could, if he had still been alive.
Akashi also hears this.
Oh, she doesn't know that. Yeah.
I think Akashi steps forward
Yeah, she pauses.
and in Infernal,
Just let her tell us. Jeez, Akashi. Oh my gosh.
I mean,
Eavesdrop.
That's the thing. Akashi, if you start talking in Infernal, she will not tell them.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Shut up, Jordan.
But no, would Akashi do this right now?
I think Akashi would listen and
Okay.
because Akashi's more of a listener.
I think so too. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, so she says to you, to Toity and Araya, she says, if you get the orb, if you pass the test, one of you needs to bring the orb here.
Couldn't have just told me that.
She does not, like, she likes you, but she doesn't trust you with the orb. And so she says, you have to bring it here. You have to attune it to the idol. This is the idol of the neutrality of death. It will. Well, it's the next step in the process. You do know that the god of death is dying, right?
Yes, we know.
I figured you did.
And that's funny because Toity says that, but like it's not an Infernal. So he just
Right.
I only know common.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, you know Halfling, right?
I guess technically
Yeah,
yes, but I don't
halfling
know
is
if she knows halfling.
Yeah. Yeah, and so she says, please don't betray my trust, you two.
Have our trust.
If you take it here, the orb will awaken to full sentience. It will be alive again. I don't know what will happen when that happens. It's been sleeping for a long, long time now. I don't know what it's going to be like when it awakens. I don't know if I can protect you two from what happens next.
That's frightening.
If you see any of my servants along the way, I think they'll help you. I'll try to send a message.
thank you.
You're
We'll do
welcome.
our best.
I know that you will.
Dang it, now that I've completely forgotten what I was going to ask. Oh, wait, now I remember. Willow,
Yes?
what did happen with the previous protector of the orb?
Yeah, she pauses. Are you guys still speaking in Infernal?
He only speaks common.
Right, but like, do you want... Okay, yeah, I guess she just speaks this in common then. She
I mean,
says...
she could speak something else. I don't care.
Yeah, no, I think she speaks this in common, and she says... He was from across the ocean.
Oh!
Oh, oh.
He gained the trust of the Tlacunoli. So much so that he even won the heart of the caretaker himself. He was entrusted with the orb. He was given the task of protecting it. and he betrayed everyone.
This white man happened to come from Kree.
What?
Nothing. It's a song reference.
Yeah.
What? How? So he gained the trust of the Johnson caretaker. He betrayed them. How did he betray them?
He did stuff with the 7 serpents. Do you not remember what people were telling us?
I'm trying to remember like details.
Yeah, so basically what he did was he gave the orb to the she with the jade skirt.
It's just that he just gave the orb?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
And yeah, so bad things happened after that. Right, so basically what happened is he ended up, I mean, she doesn't know how he ended up here, but it was definitely a human, and he like gained the trust.
Maybe just woke up on the coast 700 years ago.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, like the Tlacanoly gave him the ambassador's cloak, right, and the rod of rulership, and like he was a very respected figure in their society, and yeah, he was hungry for maybe a bit too much power, and he betrayed them to the 7 serpents. Yeah, so she says, I would watch out for Itakali. I think she still doesn't trust you.
Did she say that in common?
No, she says it in Infernal.
Okay.
I mean, she just
Itakali.
No, she says it in common. She says it in common because Itakali wouldn't understand common.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
Yeah. And so she says, I think she might try to take the orb from you. I think she thinks that she's more worthy, which makes sense because, well, she's a Tlacanoly. The Tlacanoly are very loath.
Wait 1 second. Sorry, I just heard some banging sound. I don't know what it was.
Yeah. The Tlacanoly would be very loath to have a member of their race holding the orb again. I don't think they would. Well, they wouldn't like that at all. Itakali is probably worried that the betrayal is going to happen all over again. I don't blame her. She doesn't know you like I do.
Thank you.
Willow,
Yes?
I have one more question. You said you've been watching over the island.
Yes.
What do you know of the flesh tunnels south of here?
I'm worried. I'm very, very worried.
Could the orb stop it?
The orb can do anything, Akashi.
Can it make waffles?
It just has a little button that pops up. Waffle button.
No, muffin button. Even better.
Oh, yes.
Anything related to death, anyway, which is, unsurprisingly, a lot of things.
I think as she says that,
I think it could stop it.
I think as she says that death is related to a lot of things, Akashi just like reaches down and like subconsciously grips the sword with the fire symbol on it.
Yeah. Yeah, and she says, my memories are still fuzzy. I don't understand what it is. It feels familiar somehow, but also very, very wrong.
Do you think it's at all related to the orb?
I wouldn't be surprised, but I don't know for sure.
We'll just have to keep an eye out on it.
Please do. I'll be doing the same.
You said that you have forces scattered around the island?
Yes. As death happens, it's growing. I don't know if there will be much alive on this island after the process is complete.
Could you have them join us as we make our assault on the tower.
Again, as I said, I'll make sure that any servants that cross your way will know to follow you. I can't control them all. I can just send vibrations out. Some of them are fighting the flesh right now, doing what they can to hold it back. I hope that I won't add a large amount to my forces after the day is done. At least not of your kind, I hope. What I'm trying to say is, I hope that you don't die.
Thanks.
Thank you, Willow.
Akashi gives a bow.
I don't think I can do much for you. I think you need to leave.
Akashi turns around and just starts to walk out.
Yeah. Does anyone follow him?
I'll just say, thank you, Willow. You've been very helpful.
I'm sorry that I couldn't do more.
When all of this is over, do you think we could talk again about bringing back our friend Darius?
Of course. And then a silvery bead of light just falls down from her.
That's so sad.
Oh.
I start following Akashi out, but before I go, I use thaumaturgy and I try and have surrounding her turn brighter and blue.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Ari?
I want to wait to be the last one out.
Okay, yeah, I think what happens is Itakali is staring at you I wanted to be the last person out, and then she puffs and then walks out.
Ari, as soon as Itakali leaves the room, she turns away, punches the wall.
Yeah.
And says, I know I'm not bleeping worthy.
Yeah.
But I'll do anything to get Darius back, and then walks out.
Oh, that hit in the feels right there. Oh. Yeah, and I think we stay with Willow as you guys leave. And I think we see the construct flare up again and then just punch more and more. And then we fade out from there.
Cute.
Yeah. So are you guys? What's the plan here? You guys are heading. You gonna take a long rest?
Waiting for the army.
Right. So I think what happens is you wait all day. They don't show up. And I assume you take a long rest, you sleep that night.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not there by the morning either.
Do I get my hit points back?
Yes, you do. After a long rest, you get your max back.
Thank you. I was like, no.
Sorry, Toady, it's permanent. That'd be the worst.
Oh, that would suck.
Yep.
Because I know some of those effects are.
We're not there yet.
And I wouldn't be able to help you for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if they're not there in the morning, then
I was actually gonna say, Akashi's. So it's 8 hours of resting, right?
Yeah.
So Akashi's on the third.
Third watch.
third watch.
Yeah.
So I think on his watch, I mean, he takes the first couple hours to just kind of relax and rest and just maybe study the plans, and then during the second watch he enters into his, or between the first and second watch he enters into his trance.
Sure.
But then after can it be like after he's had his long rest? Is there still time? Is there still dark out, or still night by the time Toity?
Sorry, say it again.
So like by the time he has finished his watch, would he have finished a long rest?
Akashi?
Yes.
No, because the long rest has to include. It has to be 8 hours, but 2 of those hours can be resting or like sitting around. But like because you guys took a long rest at this same time, like yesterday, and ended it at 7 a.m. You have to wait until 7 a.m. to get the whole effects of the.
Okay.
long rest.
Okay. All right. Never mind then.
So it's 7 a.m. and everybody wakes up.
I mean, Akashi was awake, but yeah.
And there's no army.
Nope.
I would like to send a message to Captain Mickey.
Sure.
Saying, let me
You
draft a
asked Willow what they were at.
message.
If you knew what they were at.
Real quick, Jordan. I googled it real quick. I was wrong. Crash Team Racing is coming out for the Switch.
Now, do they say anything about the remake?
I just literally just googled what it was coming out for. I just wanted to put that in real quick.
Appreciate that. I'm gonna look into that because I know some shortcuts and stuff.
I want to try it out. It sounds fun.
It is one of my favorite racing games of all time.
I think Tony, when he gets up, is gonna be like he wakes up, he feels his like strength return. He's like, oh, thank goodness.
Yep.
Let's see. Okay. No more Miss Nice, Raya.
Okie dokie.
All right.
Should I send it to Captain Mickey or should I send it to Navarro? I should probably send it to Captain Mickey because he's the one who was supposed to talk to Navarro.
He'll also be more likely to respond if you were mean to him.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, if you were mean to Navarro, he'd just be like, "Ah, screw you! I'm not messaging you back. I don't care."
Yeah. Okay. So I walk a little bit a ways from the camp, and they hear some very loud yelling since I use thaumaturgy while sending this message.
Does that actually do anything?
Just for effect?
Just for effect. I'm angry. Where's this army? So I send a message, yelling, saying, where the bleep is my army? Time is running out and we need to move. Either tell me when you're getting here or pay later.
Yeah. So you get back from Miggy. It's a long pause before you get this back. But eventually you get back from Miggy. I'm doing everything I possibly can to convince Navarro to move, but something came up, and I'm not sure how soon we'll get there. Go without us.
Oh, no.
Why doesn't he tell me what came up?
How many words does he have left after that?
I don't know. I wasn't keeping track.
Yeah, I know.
Why,
Jordan, were you keeping track?
But something
I know.
came up. What could have possibly come up?
Let's see, and let's just this say if he has a couple words left or several words left, he says something along the lines of he just says, "Go without us, lizard folk."
Oh God, lizard folk invaded our camp.
Or something.
Okay, so I go back to the camp. I'm still a little angry.
Where the bleep is my army? I love the way you phrase that too, my army.
And go back to camp, and I say,
Everyone's just kind of like staring at you.
my face is still very mad, but my voice is composed. I just say, they're not coming. Let's go.
Fine with me.
Coming? Oh,
And I just kind of like storm off. Packing up camp or whatever needs to happen before we start moving.
Yeah, and unless someone else has a last minute thing, I think that's where we close. Cool. Well, that was fun. That was a thing. I'm really excited about this next session, guys. I've been planning this encounter. It's gonna be the best.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's gonna be rough.
Oh my gosh.
So
that's why I really wanted the army to just be there so I didn't have to use a freaking 3rd level spell. But I did. Calculate that XP.
yeah, I was just about to do that.
Oh, by the
Let's
way,
find that.
on the way out, I totally take I take like a handful of the gold that's out of the
Just to spite Willow. Oh, that's hilarious.
I thought did we not pick all that 2,000 gold up?
I didn't touch
No.
it.
I mean,
Oh.
Brady, if you want to get it, go for it. But I
If you
didn't
want to
touch
get it and turn it in for XP for us, that's fine. But I'm not gonna touch
I don't have. I'm a halfling. I can carry a
Can't carry
lot.
2,000 gold is
Does
very
it
heavy.
Akashi take it?
I was about to say Akashi.
I have a -2 strength modifier.
Here's a question, actually.
That was a
Out
statement,
of
actually.
all of the question was coming up.
Sorry.
Was there anything I like found that I could have found like within that could have been helpful for like alchemy? Like any of the dust
and
from the bones or just something that would have been useful.
make an investigation check.
Well,
Yeah, I think you find. I think you maybe like. You don't find anything out of the ordinary, but like you think maybe like bone dust from these skeletons might do something. I'm gonna make a medicine or arcana check. One of those, probably arcana.
Do gems like help with that kind of stuff? Because I know you have to use like gem dust and stuff for spells, but I wasn't sure if you use it for potions.
I don't think so.
so medicine or arcana?
Let's do arcana.
You should have just gone with medicine when he said medicine or arcana.
Well, he started to say arcana, so I'm like, probably.
Yeah, I think it's arcana.
So no, I don't. No, I probably wouldn't have taken anything.
Yeah, I definitely can't carry 2,000 worth of gold.
So does anyone take the 2,000 gold?
Can
It
I
was
say?
in graves, so I don't touch it.
Wait,
I mean,
I'm
the
trying
graves
to figure out
are
how much.
Actually, you know what? I think Akashi would take some.
I can carry like maybe like 800 of it. I'm trying to calculate it out right now. Sorry.
How much weight is 1 gold?
If you type it into the character sheet, it'll put out.
Yeah, it'll tell you how much it's
I can carry 700 gold.
Would you carry out that much?
That's as much as I can bring out with my max carrying weight.
Right. I'm asking, do you do that?
Sure.
Okay.
Technically, I can go up to 750. So I have 800 gold on me currently. We're here to have a job to do, and Lord Navarro's already mad at me.
It's true. If you hand him like 800 gold, that will probably be pretty good for you.
Mm-hmm.
Certainly better than nothing.
Yes.
No. Akashi doesn't take any.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Now that the more I thought about it, I don't think it made sense.
No.
Okay, I want to grab like 50 gold pieces. Just like a handful on the
Sure.
way out.
Probably if anyone asks me, like, what are you doing? I'm totally like, Lord Navarro's on my...
I'm on Navarro's bad side.
I'm pretty sure he's still mad at me.
So, XP for a penumbra of spirits, 8 skeletons, and 4 tomb guardian skeletons, 1,925 each.
How much?
1,925 experience points for each of you.
1,925.
25.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, we gotta get, if the army comes, we have to get most of them killed in the battle so we don't have to share XP with them.
And
Or-
we'll be the ones that kill them, so we get more.
I was about to
XP
say,
from
if
them.
we kill them ourselves,
Oh my
then
gosh.
we not only have to share that,
Just
we
get
don't have to share that.
everyone killed in this
But
giant
we
battle
get
and
the
you will get
extra
so much XP. Guys, I promise you, if you personally are responsible for the deaths of every single person who's going to be involved in that final battle, you
Level
will
20.
be so loaded in XP. Well, there you
like
go.
Highlander, so like everyone we kill, we get all of their XP, so we gain all their strength.
That's not how that
There
works.
can only be 4.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh.
Well, so that
It's
was
fine.
fun.
It was intense.
That was a good time. I'm
That
sorry.
was not what I was expecting.
Yep.
Me
There
neither.
was I.
Uh-huh.
I thought
that's
Willow
kind of the point.
knew that Darius was dead, so
Yeah, I don't know how Willow didn't know that.
Well, because I thought that she was one of the messengers for Shiboba, so I was like, oh, I thought we were gonna get a message from Darius today, but apparently
Yeah.
not. It's cool, whatever.
You know, I honestly forgot about that.
Yeah.
You forgot
But- I legitimately did.
You forgot that. There's a whole
But-
reason we went there.
Well, right. So this is the thing. Just to save my own neck, we'll say that in canon, that hasn't happened yet.
Okay.
Darius's thing hasn't actually happened yet.
It's been like a week, hasn't it?
Let's
Not that
or maybe
long. It's been like a
or
couple
maybe,
days.
Maybe maybe we could even say that it has happened, but my assumption was that Willow just hadn't gotten the message yet.
Yeah, I mean, it's honestly, like, I think it makes sense
Tiny
because
whiny.
well, Willow has weird memory things still happening with her, right? So I think it makes sense for her not to have gotten the message yet.
Obviously, it's happened already because, Darius cringed at the song of his people being
Oh,
butchered.
right. Yeah. That's fair. Yeah, I think even though I wasn't thinking about it when I was doing Willow's presentation there, I don't think it makes sense that she wouldn't have. There's a good reason for her not to have.
Plus, then we
gotten the message.
would have missed the whole conversation that Willow would have had with Darius.
Exactly. So there you go.
You
That
also
is
would've missed Willow punching the wall in anger.
Mhm. So, that is episode 21 of Terra Nullius. I think we definitely need a couple of drinks after that. But yeah, I'm excited for. So, are we on for next week? Is everybody free next week?
I thought I am. I thought something
think
happened.
so.
next
I was
week.
under the impression that next week was also a go.
I think so,
I've
yes.
been
Next week, the
free
13th.
since the Lord saved me, so.
Moo.
Excuse me, I'm not gonna boo at the freedom of the Lord.
Oh!
Dude, you just got
Jesus juked.
Just got wasted.
So we are good for next week then.
I think so. Yeah. Awesome, because that means final battle time.
Do not
What
say
if not
final.
the end of the season yet?
I mean, yeah, like I don't think that next session will be. It's not the climax next session, but it will be very quickly approaching the climax of season 2.
And just letting you know, after next week, I won't be able to do stuff for 2 weeks.
See, that's the thing. I knew that was the thing, but I didn't
So-
remember when that was. So
Yeah, because after that, I work the next 2 Thursdays.
Yeah.
I was gonna actually say that I have the next week off. I already know I have the next week off. So
the next week after
What-
next.
so
Or
yeah.
just-
So I have the next
Okay.
2 Thursdays off.
Okay, cool.
So maybe what we could do is either a one shot,
Mhm.
or we could consider. I mean, we could finish up the Calvitas one shot, or we could
Well,
consider.
M's
Oh
not
no,
gonna be
no,
free.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That was the list of that. Either we could do a one shot, or side story one shot,
Mhm.
or something else, or we could consider like stepping into like Darius's space again and see like what's.
Yeah, honestly, I could see a thing there. I think that might be fun, right? Because we would have we'd have Seth and Alyssa to play your parents again, right? We could have a weird like another Darius trip session, right?
But what happens when you die in death?
That's honestly the thing, right? Like you wouldn't.
You wake up in real life.
It was all a dream. Yeah, I mean, we could think about that. I'm sure I could come up with something. And that's the thing, right? Like death is the least interesting thing that can happen to you anyway. So it's fine if we don't have a threat of death. I can make Darius suffer. It's fine.
More than he already.
Yeah.
Darius hasn't suffered enough.
Yeah. I can certainly. Oh, I'm already imagining it now. Actually, yeah, I could certainly whip up something. I'm sure if you guys.
Because like Darius has to learn how to control this.
Right. Exactly. There's this whole arc here, right? Where I mean, that's the thing. If this was a show, we would totally be getting Darius scenes the whole time, right? And him learning this stuff, for sure.
And that's why I'm like, it would be good. It might be good, like, to add into like one more episode into this season, of like Darius doing all of this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm into it. Seth and Alyssa, you guys into that?
Yep.
M's like, ugh.
No, I just had a shiver. It's very cold
In Atlanta?
in my apartment.
Oh, okay.
I have a blanket. It might snow here this weekend. So
Oh, whoa.
That's snowed here last week. Gross.
gross.
Well, there you go. So that is episode 21 of Terra Nullius. I'm very excited for the next session. This is basically how I assumed that this session was going to go. I've had this in planning for a little while now.
Excuse me.
I definitely was originally planning that you would. I mean, I guess if you had gone into the chamber, yeah, you still would have fought the construct thing. But my plan was that Willow was gonna show up like in the middle of that construct battle and be like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa, what's happening here?" sort of a thing.
Man, in that case, would we have gotten XP for the construct?
Probably.
Ugh.
Because the construct has a thing. I mean, this is it doesn't matter if you know this now, but the construct has a thing where it just regenerates as long as it's in the catacomb. Like it can't be killed. And so how would have happened is you guys would have killed it, and then it would have just started coming back to life, and you guys would have been like, "What?" And then Willow would have shown up, right? And been like, "Wait a second,"
Or it would have just killed us and.
or that. That's also a
And Willow just
possibility.
And then we become one of Willow's servants.
Yeah, honestly. I mean, that is exactly what would have happened. You guys would have been risen from the dead by the obelisk, and you would have been undead.
Oh, jeez. I would have hated that.
And
Raya
honestly,
would not have been happy.
you guys all probably would have come up as sentient undead. You guys would have been like vampires or liches or something cool like that.
Oh my gosh!
Man, I would have so much self-hatred.
If Akashi,
I mean,
if
vampire self-hatred goes right along with itself.
If
It's fine.
Akashi died and came back as a lich, or if Akashi became a lich, then his son would be a son of a lich.
Wait, Jordan, I got one better. If Tony came back as a zombie, would he only play death metal?
Yes.
Bye, guys.
That's it.
This is episode 21. Thanks for joining us.
So
guys.
as you guys are walking towards the tower, Toity and Kashi trip and then fly into the stratosphere and are never seen from again.
Do we get the like? Do we at least
Yeah,
get
little
the-
twinkle, blasting
Sorry,
off
do we-
again.
Do we get the meme?
Toity and Akashi blasting off again.
Oh no, yeah, it's actually a shooting star meme. Yeah, definitely what happened. You guys are floating off into space. Boy. Yeah, I'm really excited for next session. There's a lot of crazy things. The cool thing is, like, you guys have learned so much in the last 2 sessions about the lore of this, but y'all haven't even scratched the surface of what's going on here. It's amazing. It's lovely. I love it so much. All right, well, there you go. That's it. We're out.